Hello, my lovely listeners. It is I, Anna, writer and director of Find Us Alive and your favorite dangerous roller coaster. I am very fun and have resulted in the deaths of over a half dozen. We have some new patrons to thank. A very special thank you to Seth O'Neill, Sam R., Brick, M. Mother of Scrung, Carmen K., Lavender, Glossy, Eternity Ghost, and Friday B. Thank you all very much for your support. We get most of our funding from our Patreon, so if you like this show and want to help us make rent while we create it, check us out at patreon.com/findusalive. Our patrons get a variety of bonuses, including behind-the-scenes content, ad-free episodes, and merch. Once again, that is patreon.com/findusalive. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the episode.
Klein? Klein! What's happening? What's going on? Chaos, Overwatch Command. Chaos once again. Klein vanished right in front of me, just disappeared into thin air. For a moment, I thought I might be losing my mind, like the time had somehow slipped past me, and I wound up in the moments after she left. But then, the alarm sounded. Not the breach, the fire alarm. Someone must have pulled it in the hall, because it wasn't just Klein. It was happening everywhere.
How many? How many others?
I can't tell. Every jump.
I can't. Harley, wait, I can't hear you.
The -1, the big one in AG2 that went off at the last minute. I thought we were safe, but Klein said she felt a difference in the air during those few minutes before it happened. In an instant, dozens of people simply disappeared. I spent a few moments parsing the information I could from the pandemonium outside, and I returned to my station. In the 15 minutes between the reset and whatever new horror had found us, Alves had once again severed my access to the sitecom. I waited for her voice to come through it instead. But it didn't. No one's did.
Harley?
It's open! Get in here! Klein, she,
I know. Chapel and Yaboa, too.
Where is everybody? Why hasn't anyone called for a head count?
I don't know. All I gathered on my way here is that people think Alves is gone, and Gravit too. Radiger's not responding when I call her walkie. I have a really strong feeling something bad is about to happen.
I have a strong feeling that something bad has very much already happened.
I mean, between the people who are left.
People were fighting before the reset, and nobody's responding to walkies anymore. It's like everybody shut down at once.
That's what I'm worried about.
What about love?
I don't know.
I thought since it went off right as the reset happened that maybe we dodged the wild card effect this time.
Why didn't security take care of it?
I think they're protesting. The way Haldy was talking to Alves, I think they let it happen on purpose. I never thought Haldy would let something like this happen just to prove a point.
Haldy probably didn't know this was going to happen. Should we go get love?
Yeah. Love is still here, Overwatch Command. Still in her bed, still comatose, in a strangely empty medical wing. Lancaster was right. The halls were empty. There's something brewing in the air. I found myself wishing for the chaos we'd had in other cycles. I suspected that everyone else was doing something similar to what Lancaster and I were doing. Hiding, planning. I can't help but see the result of our current individualist form of leadership in action. Every man for himself. But Xiao did call for a head count. As their voice came over the sitecom, I felt every nerve in my body twist with dread. But the routine of the practice was comforting. We'd done head counts before. Maybe once everyone was back in AB, I could get some clarification. We could calm whatever tensions were humming in the air. Lancaster was nervous.
I don't know if it's smart for us to go up there.
If Xiao is the next available person in upper management, I think we can trust them.
They've been neutral on all of this. I wouldn't count on them being pro-rule breaking.
Neutral? Neutral to what? Are we in a war?
Might be, now.
Well, I want to go up. I think at the very least we should see who's still here.
Harley, listen to me. I have a bad feeling about this.
If anything goes wrong, we can always leave, can't we?
Maybe not.
Lank, we know these people. A little tension isn't going to...
Are you sure? Are you sure you really know them?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go, but I'm only staying long enough to be counted.
Deal. I eventually convinced him it was better to see who was still here than to go back to my office and twiddle our thumbs, waiting for something else to happen. We were already close to AB. I thought we must have been some of the first ones there. Then I thought maybe more people shared Lancaster's idea of ignoring Xiao and staying hidden. I realized that small amount was everyone who was left. 45 of us. Only 45. That was all of us. Half the site. Gone. Just gone. Alves is gone. Gravitt is too, like Lancaster suspected. Klein and Radiger are gone. Haldy's still here. She did not attend the head count, opting to call into Xiao before she and 2 other security guards went down to the bottom of the site to destroy the -1 that caused this. Whatever this is. It's probably good that she wasn't there. It wasn't long before arguments began breaking out. Alves is gone. What's left of research and security adamantly advocated for throwing Foundation methods to the wind and trying to solve this our own way. But the rest of containment, along with records and most of maintenance, are still clinging to the old rules. Things got heated. They got personal. Xiao is adamant that they don't want to be in charge, and that leaves a power vacuum that the other remaining department heads are very aware of. And then Lancaster left. He turned on his heels, and his 2 remaining junior psychologists followed him out the door. I followed as well. People started yelling behind me. I didn't care to turn around.
Just a second, I'll meet you back at the office. What?
What are you doing? Shouldn't we stay?
You saw how I was getting in there. I am not sticking around until people start throwing punches.
I doubt there would be a fight. I don't think anyone in containment would.
Would what? They're not in charge anymore. Alves is gone. Half of containment is gone. And it's not like I'm going to be able to help with whatever this is. So I'm going back to my office, and we're going to get ready to deal with whatever is about to happen.
Nothing's about to happen. It's already happened.
We have barely kept the infighting to a minimum the last few cycles. How long do you think it'll last before things really blow up?
Your job could be preventing things from blowing up.
Maybe. But I'm not feeling charitable to this place right now. You're allies with security. They know Radiger likes you. They'll give you camera access again.
Right. Overwatch Command, my view of our camera feeds is disorganized at best. I can only view one feed at a time, and that makes it easy to miss things. There are a lot of cameras. I don't know how Radiger did it. Security and containment have calmed down enough to meet one another across a conference table. I still can't say I've ever seen Haldy angry, but now I can say I've seen her relentlessly stubborn. They've been in there a long time, but at least they're not physically fighting. I've been trying to keep tabs on the other departments, but most of them are all but scattered. It's difficult to track the goings-on of everyone independently. The last 2 left in botany are still in the greenhouse, at least. Looks like the tall, quiet one is having a breakdown. Dr. Bakir is just pacing around, muttering, and periodically yelling to himself.
Does your setup see the shrine?
It can. Give me a moment. Here. So that's where engineering is.
They're trying to rebuild it. Well, that's kind of nice. You know, I didn't get to see it last time.
Are they adding new stuff for...
They're not adding things for people who disappeared.
You still think they're alive?
I have a hunch.
Based on what?
We didn't die when we disappeared. When the shift happened.
Do you think they got...
Don't jinx anything. I don't know yet.
Yeah, not jinxing it.
We can't find a solution if we don't even know what happened. We need to know that first.
We're completely blind in here. Who knows how long it's going to take for us
Well, that's
to...
great. And, I mean, you have fun sitting in your office. I'm going to go talk to engineering about making an alliance with medical.
You're going against containment?
You're not?
I don't know.
Nothing was working when Alves was in charge.
She helped save Love, though. And she got you out.
No, Harley. I got me out. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I got out of containment, and out here, it's exactly this... -1.
Where?
It's right outside your office. It's right there.
I've got something to sweep it up.
Dump truck.
Hang on. Got it.
Dump truck is here now?
Seems like it.
How? How is dump truck here?
Do you remember the vine monster? The one that was...
The one that was phasing through walls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
He appeared in AB after the reset, helped break Love's fall, and I think that's how we got into the vents, too.
But I thought the twos disappeared with the others.
They must not have found him.
But he reappears in a closed room when we reset.
Not if he can teleport. Come here.
That could mean something, couldn't it?
I'm looking him over. Continue.
You actually saw Klein disappear, right?
Yes.
You said she vanished in an instant.
I did say that.
Like Dump Truck just did.
What are you getting at?
Does Dump Truck breathe?
I don't know. I don't think we've ever checked. You're squinting.
What if he can get out?
I thought we weren't jinxing it.
But what if he can get out, Harley? What if his teleporting isn't limited to the site? What if they got out?
They might have. I don't know. It doesn't help us now, does it? We can't communicate with them, so we're just back to experimenting to try and replicate what happened. Only with half as many people.
But it could be possible.
Unless that's not what happened, and they didn't get out. They could have been sent even deeper into whatever space this is.
I don't know. I think they could survive that.
Lancaster, we know what happens to people who get stuck in in-between places.
We're in an in-between place right now, and we're doing just fine.
But we don't know that's where they are. We don't know if they're on the outside, or farther in, or if they all just got vaporized.
We could find out.
How? He's not big enough to carry any of us.
You're right. But does he stick to paper? There.
Now what?
Now we just wait till he does it again.
What if he doesn't do it again?
You think he's just gonna do it twice and then never again?
He never did before.
He's growing. He's a growing boy.
He's not growing.
Something's happening.
He doesn't look like he's growing.
Spiritually and emotionally.
He's the
Harley, give
same
him some
size that
credit.
he's always been.
Size isn't
What
everything.
if he makes it to
If
the
he gets to
outside and they
they'll see our
immediately
note,
contain
and
him?
he can teleport out of containment anyway.
They might terminate him out
Well,
there.
they're not going to terminate him if he's our only line of communication.
Our only line of communication?
Oh, come on.
I'm not
You
losing
know
my
exactly
job
what
to a
I meant.
potato. And there he goes.
Do we know if he's ever going to come back?
Oh, 1 second. If he's in the sight, we should be able to catch him. There aren't that many blind spots, and he doesn't move very quickly.
Except for when he's teleporting.
Yeah, I'm looking as fast as I can. I really am glad to have you back, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you didn't, vanish.
I'm happy you didn't either. It's hard not to be angry with everyone for leaving me in there for so long.
I know.
But I think a lot of it was still my fault. At least now I know.
Not to do it again?
Not to do it again. And at least we got a cure out of it.
Fire.
Research is really confident that's what did it. They were going to try it on D1 this cycle, but... Well, I mean, I guess they're not anymore, since he's not here.
Hold that thought.
What?
I have an idea. Do you have any sand?
No. No, I do not have sand.
Fine. Then we will use, this.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Just watch.
Okay, do you at least have something to clean this up with in case it starts turning into
a -1.
You think he might come back to sit on it?
Bingo.
Oh, grab him. Look, it's a note. He's got a note on him.
I know, I'm getting it. He's very sticky. Harley, turn on radio. This is Dr. Harley. Please respond. Over.
Here's something.
This is Dr. Harley at Site 107. I'm getting a signal. Do you copy? Over. Okay, here, let me... Come in. Over.
Damn it, Harley!
Klein! You're alive!
We've been hearing your Site 01 broadcasts all day.
Wait, I don't... Where are you? What's going on?
I'm in your office. Where are you?
Episode 43 was written and produced by The voice of Harley is Laidlaw. The voice of Klein is Tosh Ritter. The voice of Lancaster is Jackson McMurray. Original music by Jackson McMurray. If you like our show and want to support us, follow us on Twitter at Site107 or visit findusalivepodcast.com. This podcast, along with all content relating to the SCP Foundation, is released under a Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0 license. Thank you for listening.